Ansley Parker in for Ben Jones tonight. Things a lot quieter than they were earlier today.
They are a lot quieter. I think everybody can take a much needed breath of relief for the rest of the evening tonight, which I'm happy to report. So for right now, over Dublin right now, nice and clear, which is a stark contrast from what was happening earlier today. Lots of showers in the way of Dublin earlier, and they've just got a few clouds outside right now, really posing no threat. And all across our county, staying nice and clear. Some showers down to our south finally making their way out over here, and it was not the case earlier today. It was loud. There were several severe thunderstorm warnings all across the area, but in terms of temperatures right now, staying similar all across the board, a little bit cooler down here where these areas did receive some rain earlier today. They may not have gotten quite as high as our northern counties. And you can see as we zoom out, you can see a little bit where that front is remaining. And that's actually what was driving our weather earlier today. That front stalled down here, down to our south, and pushed some storms up into our area. So happy to report that that's staying far south of us for now. But earlier, lots of counties did receive a whole lot of rain in a short amount of time. Some counties down to our south here towards Crisp did receive upwards of 2 inches of rain, which is quite a lot. So happy to have those storms out of the way. The good news is with this front, however, is that dew points are dropping quite a bit. So you can see here up in our north, some of those dew points already starting to drop into the 50s. Those are going to drag down into our southern counties here where it's a little bit more moist, and that's actually going to make for feels like temperatures to be feeling like they actually are, which might not sound like a big deal, but you can see by the afternoon tomorrow when we're already sitting in the 80s, it's going to feel like we're sitting in the 80s as opposed to sitting in the upper 90s. So even though it's still going to be nice and warm for the rest of the week, that's going to make a big difference when it's not feeling quite as sticky outside. And that moisture will stay away from us for the rest of the day tomorrow. No rain throughout all of the day, staying nice, clear, and dry for the majority of the day tomorrow. Then by Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, clouds starting to build in a little bit, and then by Wednesday, that's when I'm going to say we're going to start falling back into that summer-like pattern that you've heard so much about. So that's when you start to see these isolated showers and storms start to pop back up into our area, and that's actually what's going to keep our rain chance up on the 7 days. So for the rest of the week, just think summer-like pattern when you see this 20% chance of rain. That means these light, isolated pop-up showers that are going to be sticking around for the rest of the week. Now temperatures, however, climbing back up into the 90s, but remember that moisture is going to stay away from us at least for the early part of this week. So those 90s will just feel like 90s, and then by the later part of this weekend, temperature maybe dropping down just a bit for Father's Day. Might be a good chance to get outside, and hopefully you can dodge some of those isolated storms and get out on the grill to celebrate your fathers.